What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and I've been getting a lot of questions about Randy Moss and what do I think is going to happen with him. Do I think he's going to break the game? What's going to be happening with him? Let me go ahead and I'm going to show you some stuff right now about what's actually happening as far as speed goes in this game and what it really means. All right, let's go ahead and check out the auction house really quickly. We're going to look at Randy Moss and we're going to see what's going on with it, all right? Pretty much when you guys ask me, do I think he's going to break the game? The answer is no. And the reasoning behind that is, if you've played this game as long as I have, you would understand. It's a couple things that you just should know right off the bat. Number one, EA, I don't think they understand what speed is in Madden 18. All right? Now, you can burn people, but the primary way of being able to do it is only if they press. Now, this card has been out since Halloween. All right? This is Randy Moss. This is like the best card that he's had, and it's been since Halloween. Even when he was a 99 speed, he couldn't beat Talib, okay? And Talib is like what? I forgot what the speed was. I think he was like an 85 speed at the time. And even if you powered him up, the most he could have gotten to was an 87. And you couldn't beat him deep. And it was primarily because of his zone coverage. Now, if you've played Madden and you've played head-to-head online, you would understand that there's like a force field when you snap the ball that your guy can't just get off the snap. Depending on the formation you're in, he won't be able to run by. The one thing that I'll tell you is this, though. If you run play action, you have a better chance of getting off of that fake force field that Xavier from X-Men puts right there that you can't get past. All right? Because when you look right now, right, I'm comparing him to Julio Jones. If you look at this and you try to figure out why is Randy Moss the same speed as Julio Jones, as the game goes on and the game progresses in Ultimate Team, that's the reasoning behind it. This card is a little bit older, so he's going to be a guy that's not going to be as fast, obviously, because, you know, they progress as the year goes on. His ultimate ticket or his ultimate legend, whatever they give him, they're going to probably have to go 97 speed or more. And that's why you guys are asking me if he would break the game. Now, realistically, like I said, I had this card when he was a 99 speed for Halloween. And I went up against regular cards, and he still couldn't burn him. And even with the most recent patches, nothing has really changed, okay? Nothing has really changed as far as the way the speed threshold goes. So what happens is, look, no matter what you do, it's not really going to matter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because of the way that the defense sets up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show you. Let me go to Talib real quick, and I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. Well, even Newman had a very, very high zone, right? So Newman was a guy that you just could not burn. I remember when this card was like so expensive. It was like 300, 400K. All right, this was the reason why it was 300, 400K. The 94 zone coverage. Now, if you look at his speed at an 86 in previous Maddens, I don't care what his zone was. I don't care what he was doing. Dude is getting burnt deep for 6. Because if you really think about it, if you've ever played football, it doesn't matter how aware the guy, you know, the person is that's defending you if you've played wide receiver. I've never played wide receiver, but I've played football, and, you know, I've been part of a team, and I've had guys that were super fast, and we've won against teams that, you know, they had decent corners, but no matter how good the corner was, speed always wins. That's not the case for EA Sports. What they did was they made zone more dominant than anything else, which doesn't make any sense. Because I don't care how smart you are, if you can't run when a guy is running by you, you're going to get burnt deep. But because his zone is so high, he's able to stay with whoever. Okay? So because this card right here is all the way down to 70K, that doesn't mean that the zone coverage threshold has changed. He's still going to play the same way. He's still going to play that Randy Moss ultimate ticket, ultimate legend the same way. So you're going to have to make sure that you go according to what, you know, what your defense is, you know, what the defense is giving you. And then a lot of you guys, I remember I was in the stream and the guys are like, yeah, but nobody throws the ball like that, you know, going deep every play. Have you guys watched the Steelers? Ben Roethlisberger literally comes out every snap and looks to throw the ball 60, 70 yards on the field. He doesn't care who the corner is, okay? And the reason for that is because he knows that his players, you know, Juju Smith, you got Antonio Brown, you got all these guys, you got Martavis Bryant, Bryant? You got all these guys that are so fast that are out there that it doesn't matter who the corner is. It's a reason why he goes out there and does that. Do you guys remember the year with Randy Moss and Tom Brady? Do you remember Dante Culpepper and Tom Brady? You see what I'm saying? So when you think about it along those lines and you go back to the Moss card, you have to understand the reasoning behind why I'm not excited about it is because I know that it's going to be hell and high water to try to burn anyone, okay? And I'm just going based on the fact that this guy was upgradable to a 99 speed just for the holiday weekend, and he burnt no one, okay? So look, this is what you guys are going to have to understand going forward. The players that you choose, right? Because what's weird about Madden is that some of the players that are really slow will get past. They'll just get past people. You know what I'm saying? Why is Mike Vick 1.59? You see, another thing, this dude right here, how is his price so low? His Ultimate Legend is that cheap? Why would they do that now? You see what I'm saying? If he's so raw, why is he that cheap? Why did I just put in Mike by itself? He's down to 1.5, and then you guys are telling me, yo, bro, Gmia, this guy is really, really good. I'm trying to explain to you guys that it's a reasoning behind the method and the madness that EA is doing. Okay? He's on a 1.54 right there. The other guy was pretty cheap too. And nobody bought it. So there's a reason for that. What is that, 1.65? Hold on. Let me go to quality and go to this. So we can just see it right off the bat. So what was I don't even know what that was just a while ago we just saw. So he's all the way down to 1.54. So this is what I'm saying. You guys got to understand, this guy was going for 3 million coins just like last week. Okay? So when you're playing and trying to figure out what players you really want, you have to go based on what the production will possibly be based on Madden 18, not anything else. What I can tell you is from Madden 16 to Madden 17 to Madden 18, it's been a complete nightmare with what these attributes have been able to do. So, you know, Moss is not going to be better than a lot of the other receivers that are already available right now, even with the speed. Take speed out of it, right? The 97 overall, if you just take speed out of it and you look at AJ Green, right? He has a 92 speed. We just saw that Moss had a 94. He has a 93 very, very basic card, his NFL replays card. I could argue that this guy, it's probably more likely that this guy will be able to get off the block and run down the field better than Randy Moss. I could argue that. And then you'll say to me, but bro, look, he's not as fast. He's not, you know, that doesn't matter. That's what's weird about the game. It really just doesn't matter. These dudes are going to do whatever they want to do, and that's pretty much it. They're going to give you the performance based on what's actually happening and what it is. Nothing else really matters in the game. You see what I'm saying? Like, even, you see his release? His release is a 93, right? And then let's look at some other things that's going on. Calvin Johnson, like even this guy, the Snow Beast. I had this guy, and he goes up to 94 speed, and his acceleration goes up 1 also. This guy couldn't burn anybody. And I don't know what was going on. But then I got Bo Jackson, and I got right now Julio Jones burns everyone. This guy, I don't know what it is. He's a 94 speed just straight up the bat, and he burns everyone. And then I got Bo Jackson at tight end that goes to a 95 speed. He gets separation. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's weird the way it goes. So what I would urge you guys to do is not so much worry about the game. I mean, the name, not the game. The name of the player. You have to worry about how they perform on the field based on the way their stats correlate. Similar to how I was being very, very, like, down on Champ Bailey, and in the new tier 7, like, for something to do to just a glitch. Now, they're probably going to patch him. You know what I'm saying? At some point, he's going to be dumb. He's going to be running around like a complete idiot with no brain very, very soon. But until they do that, we have to take advantage of what he is. We got to take advantage of the way he plays at this point. But we know the nerf is coming. But Randy Moss, in my opinion, I don't think he's going to be what everybody thinks he's going to be. Now, you guys probably going to say, yeah, bro, but you were wrong about Champ Bailey. Listen, I've had Randy Moss. I've rage sold him live on stream. The guy sucks, all right? The 94 speed guy, right? If they somehow patched the speed threshold going into Madden 19, I have no problem being wrong. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't really understand what my point of view is. I'm happy that Champ Bailey works like that because I haven't been able to play D. You guys are such idiots that you think that it really matters to me that I was wrong, that he's better than I thought he would be. I'm happy about it. The number one thing that I love to do in Madden is play defense. And that's why I've been so down on EA Sports and their developers, because they've taken away that ability for us to be able to use her more and make good decisions, because the ball goes through our body, the guy catches it regardless, you guys are sliding around in the backfield. A lot of dumb things happen. So Champ Bailey is, he's the exception to the rule. If they do that for Randy Moss, where he can actually run past people, I have no complaints. I'm going to give EA Sports their credit. I'm not going to be down on EA when they do the right thing. Check my tweets. If they do something right, I give them credit for it. If they're doing the same foolishness, I'm not going to be happy with them, because it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Why would I do that? So when you look at Randy Moss, right, and you think about the ultimate ticket and you think about everything else that's coming, because more than likely they're going to make him a 98 overall or some kind of ridiculousness, like that, right? I will just try to make sure that you guys understand. Don't expect too much. But if you do, if somehow, some way they make speed matter, I'll be very impressed. Because remember, like I said, I'm going off the fact that he had a 99 speed and was not able to burn anybody. But that doesn't mean that the most recent patches, because they patched the game like 3 times since October of 2017. Maybe the patches will change and he'll be like Randy Moss when they give him like a 97, 98 speed. So we have to go ahead and see how that works out. But he was a most feared card that wasn't feared at all. So all in all, for you guys that have been asking me, do I think he'll break the game? My answer is no. If you guys have any other things that you guys want me to answer and stuff like that, I will try my best to get to it. Leave it in the comment section. Shout out to everybody that's watching the videos and all of our new viewers coming in. We're going to go ahead with a video view goal of 75K. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.